Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with a daily lineup, man. I'm giving you that research tip as well. Uh, Today was a pretty high day, man. I only played one lineup. It was a GPP. I cashed with 53.75. Excuse me, I just finished eating, so I'm kind of burping a little bit. Um, yeah, I cashed with 53.75. That is crazy because the cash game lineup, I think I didn't play any cash games, but I think the line was at like 55 or 57 or something like that. And I actually had two guys that disappointed me. So I mean, if those guys showed up, I'll probably do good. But I guess you could say that for anybody. But I had Schwarber and Jorge Soler that went 0 for 4. Both of those went 0 for 4. So it's a -2 in my lineup, man. So I guess a lot of people probably stacked them and they stacked the Rangers game and it ended up disappointing. So hey, look, it was a good thing for me in GPP. So I take it. We're gonna move on to today, man. This is a short slate, so I'm gonna run through both slates, man. The early slate and the late slate. Noah Syndergaard is pretty much logging my lineup. Has a bunch of K potential. He's probably actually leading the rookie as probably the leading candidate as rookie of the year too. And I think about it, I didn't want his price to get this big, but I mean I guess after the outings he's been having, especially at home, I mean he struggled on the road. If you look at his numbers at home compared to on the road, he's getting you 16 plus when he's at home, and then he gets a team that strikes out a lot. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the Rockies are the last team statistically on the road, man. So they've been having their struggles, man. They just got left on the donut twice by the Mets, man. Harvey had a shutout. He pitched a shutout, not a complete game, and then DeGrom just pitched a shutout, and now it's looking like it's Syndergaard's turn. The only problem I have with that, man, I don't know if a team gets shut out 3 days in a row. Like, possibility of that happening is pretty slim, but I'm just gonna go with the numbers, man. It's a double up. You know, his ownership is gonna probably be somewhere from 55 to 70. I think it's actually gonna be six. Probably, I'll probably go 60 because there might be a few people that's gonna actually try to finesse it, try to go Lester or something, or even go. Damn, who else can any? I don't think anybody. It'll probably be a lot of people on Lester and a lot of people on maybe Irving. No, I don't think anybody be on Irving Santana. So yeah, Syndergaard is pretty much gonna be 70% on, man. Definitely want to take the block on this one. So if he does blow up, I know everybody else has him. So I like that pick there. Let's look at some numbers actually, some peripherals, man. See what he's actually doing. I don't want to make this a short video, man. I don't. Damn, this is what they rank him to. 50. It's pretty good numbers, man. If you look at these, pretty good numbers. I know you got a lot of heat at home. Sold them lefties to 187 batting average. You know they're gonna throw a bunch of lefties at him. The Rockies. You got Charlie Blackmon. You got Damn, he hasn't given up a home run at home to lefties at all either. You got Charlie Blackmon. He's not really a power guy, but speed guy. Got Jose Reyes, another speed guy. He's a switch hitter, so he's gonna bat as lefty. They're gonna Cargo, of course. He's gonna be in there. Ben Paulson. That's another lefty. Who else do they throw out there? There's somebody else. I think it's one of their first. I think it's their first baseman. Let me check it out. Well, not first baseman. Pause because that's what this dude plays. But Daniel Scully. Yeah, let's see. He's a lefty. They might throw him out there. I'm pretty sure LeMay plays, but you never know. So I'm definitely liking Syndergaard, man. It's really not too much of a threat with anybody in the Rockies lineup. So I'll take it there. Catcher, let's move on to catcher. Damn, let me put that off. Schwarber, I really like him a lot. The matchup is there. Wind blowing out. Let's go check out some weather, man. I like to factor this in a little bit. When it's blowing something over 10 miles per hour. This is just that 10. This is 13 miles per hour, man. That wind is blowing out crazy. Something that usually goes to the warning track just might leave the yard. We'll see how it is later on in the day. So I'm kind of like Schwarber. He's in a good spot. He bats second. He disappointed me today with this -1, man. He really upset me today. I don't even know if I use him to. Yeah, I probably would use him in the GPP line, but I'll have to move around some of these other pieces. But For right now, I like Fegley, man. He's definitely somebody who hits lefties extremely well. We can go check out his numbers. The Woba should be pretty good. He has a lot of power. That's what I mainly like him for, the power in his bat versus lefties. Batting 321. The sample size isn't huge, but it's still pretty decent. Let's see what he did in 2014. I guess he only had 10 at bats, so I mean 2 for 10 now, not bad, but he didn't really play that much. I guess mainly because of Stephen Vogt. He's probably still growing as a player. So 321, man, I really like that. Let's go check out some of the other stats. 222 ISO, 392 Woba. So basically, four out of 10 times versus lefty, he'll be on base. He gets average. I don't even know if I want to call him average. I might say a little bit, just a little bit below average pitcher. Mark Bureau, barely. Think he could get to him a little bit. The hard contact rate isn't that high though, which is was kind of discouraging. But I still like him, man. Just because it's a cash game, you got to take the block. You got to go with people on the block, man. You want to take somebody that's gonna be highly on. You don't really want to. You don't really want to go contrarian with the play that's kind of risky, man. With you just that one pick messes you up and you don't cash. So unless you are 100% confident in the play, a low percent own guy, then go for it. But I'm not that one to do it. So what other catchers do we have? I don't think I really touch anybody else, man. I'm gonna say Russell Meyer, but Travis Denard versus Eddie Butler. That's definitely someone who could be in play just because the Rockies bullpen is so trash. Anybody could get hits off of those dudes. So Denard's in play, Travis is in play. Probably won't roster him just because these two matchups are the ideal ones, Schwarber and Fegley. So probably stick to just those two guys. And let's move on to first base now. Prince Fielder is basically a lock in my lineup, man. Not really too high on any of these other guys. Lynn is facing a lefty. Smoke going off against Sonny Gray. Paulson versus Syndergaard. Napoli versus somebody who he's gonna be basically versus Air because he's not gonna play tomorrow versus a righty. Joe Mauer. I played him today. Let's see what he had. Yeah, he had 3. That was pretty good for me, man. I'll definitely take that. 2 RBIs, a run, and a hit. So if you really want to go cheap, I don't mind Joe Mauer versus Nick Martinez, a ground ball pitcher. I'm not totally against it, but I'm probably gonna go with Fielder, man. Probably the safest play. Let's go check out some BVP, man. This was some of the BVP guys for today. Prince Fielder, 6 for 16, 3 home runs. You gotta love that. You gotta love it. One's going out. The block is probably going to be with him too. What other first baseman is there to go with besides Rizzo and Fielder? So it's not even an argument there. Excuse me. Let's look at Irving Santana's numbers. Kind of got the itis right now. I'm kind of full. Just finished eating. I'm gonna start this video before I finish eating. Just because I want to get this going before 2 o'clock. But oh yeah, 334 Woba, 456 slugging. So I mean, he does have some K potential, but in these short amount of innings, he's already given up some. He gave up 5 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, in just 20 innings. So 91 batters faced. I mean, that's not a lot. The home run per 9 shouldn't be that high, but Fielder, man, I definitely like this guy, man, tomorrow versus Irving Santana. 1.33 home run per 9. Fielder probably has the most power on that team, him and Mitch Moreland. Dudes that really hit righties extremely well. When blowing out there, Fielder's going to make pretty much good contact almost every at bat. I think he's 3rd or 4th in the majors in batting average. So Fielder's pretty solid to me. Let me see. You could go Billy Butler if you're a big believer in BVP. You can go Billy Butler. He had 22 for 70, 3 home runs. I wouldn't suggest using that in a cash game, but definitely in a GPP, I wouldn't be mad at you. I think he'll get a decent bad spot, probably 4th, somewhere from 4 to 6. He'll be there. I think he's usually at 5th. One of those 4th or 5th. So Billy Butler, not a bad play there. So let's move on to second base. There aren't any second basemen I like. I can actually say I like Scooter Gennett versus a lefty. Can do that. Eric Silgar, he's a lefty. He's not going to play. I thought he was ready for a second. Ryan Gomes bats in the bottom of the order. I don't want to play people batting like 8th or ninth in cash games. Addison Russell, he's batting ninth. Not a horrible play, though. I wouldn't say he's a horrible play. Wilmer Flores, he's pretty solid. He kind of screwed me over with that .5 today. I played them. Just because he only had 3 at bats, which is pretty disheartening. Who else could you go with at second base? I'm not going DJ LeMahieu versus my pitcher, man. That's kind of crazy. Rougned Odor, I do like him, but it looked like he's batting 7th now. 3,700 batting 7th. I don't know if I pay up for that, man. That's kind of crazy. And the thing with that is, let's see what he's been doing lately. I think he's kind of falling off right now. Damn, why is this slow? Oh, it takes forever, yeah. I mean, his last 2 games haven't been looking too good. He had pretty alright matchups. The whole Rangers team has fell off in the last 2 games, so I can't really blame him for that. But 3,700 just doesn't even allow me to get who else I want in my lineup. So I'll take Dozier, man. 3,100 versus Nick Martinez. Chichi Gonzalez, excuse me. They just played Nick Martinez today. Chichi Gonzalez, somebody who people might be high on because by looking at the numbers, but I'm going to show you guys something. Oh, I'm tweaking. Okay, let's go. Got it right here. So tell me if these numbers look sustainable, man. First of all, 164 ERA on the road. He's not even striking anybody out. That's definitely not sustainable. I want to show you guys this, though. A 169 BABIP. Do you not know that the best pitchers in the world do not even have a BABIP that low? But look at his FIP. That just shows you that he's getting so many lucky bounces. For you to have a 169 BABIP, that means you are getting a bunch of lucky bounces, man. I mean, he's a ground ball pitcher, but for it to be at 169 versus righties is pretty crazy. If you look at the FIP, this is what isolates his pitching. 5.41, man. Eventually, you have to regress as a pitcher. Those numbers are not sustainable. He has a 78 LOB. Do you not know how crazy that is? The best pitchers like a Scherzer, Kershaw. Let's go look at those numbers, man. I'm gonna show you guys something. Let's go see. Let's see who has the highest LOB. Well, it's Hector Santiago. He doesn't really go more than 6 innings, so the 86 is not that bad. Zach Greinke, Carlos Martinez, some of the best pitchers. Wei-Yin Chen, he only goes around 6 innings per game. It's not that high. Sonny Gray, he's up there with Sonny Gray. Matt Harvey, Lindsley, DeGrom, Lackey. He's a vet, so that's pretty much possible. Scherzer. So just, I don't know, man. And a lot of these guys are strikeout pitchers, so they're actually not, for you to have a high LOB and you don't strike anybody out, that's pretty much, I don't know, that's just lucky, man. And let's go look at his last few games. I want to show you guys how he's been falling off. They sent him back down to the minors. He hasn't pitched that much. Okay, I didn't click again. Game log. Okay, his last game versus the Angels, six earned runs. He struggled there. Okay, against Toronto, 3 earned runs in 6 innings. He doesn't look at this. Look at the Ks. Oh my goodness! Look at this. He only averages 3.12 Ks per 9, so he's not missing any bats at all, man. Yeah, he gave up 3 runs. He gave up 6 versus Oakland. 2 versus Dodgers. Look at this. He won a complete game with 2 Ks, man. That is unheard of. You know how many lucky bounces you have to have? You know how that's unbelievable, man. I'm not a big believer in that, man. The regression has to come eventually, and I just think Dozier is a good play. It'll be pretty much 50% owned. I'm sure of it, man, because I don't think anybody else playing any of these second basemen. So Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it right now. Third base, we can move on there. We got Chris Bryant in a pretty good matchup with the rookie dude they brought up from the minors, Milwaukee, Cravey, however you say his name. Let's go see. Tyler Cravey. I don't know, man. If you guys know for sure, you let me know if I'm saying it right. So third baseman. Thinking about Chris Bryant, he's definitely in play. Adrian Beltre has the good BVP reserve in Santana, but I don't know if I want to pay 3,300 for somebody that's slumping right now. He's after the day he hit for the cycle, he's just falling off, man. So 3,300, I don't even know if I want to touch. I can't touch him at that price. Valencia's in a great matchup. Somebody who's hitting lefties. He's basically hitting a home run every other day right now. He's been pretty much on fire. Home run, no home run, home run, no home run, home run. I mean, I'm not a guy that really believes in patterns like that, but he could still hit a home run. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually hit one tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just telling you how good he's hitting right now, man. And he's just, I think it's that revenge factor that's getting to him too. He warmed up just for the Blue Jays, man, because they just traded him away right before the deadline. So for the trade deadline, so he's definitely a good play. Valencia, let's go check out his numbers. A's definitely have a few lefty hitters, man. 317. Let's go check out the Woba. He's got 3 home runs off of lefties. Let's go check out. Damn, he actually has more power versus righties than he does lefties, which is surprising. Damn, he's actually been doing pretty good. He strikes out a little bit. 373 Woba, 141 WRC. It's pretty good, man. I definitely like that. He gets a good matchup with Burley, somebody who's really not missing too many bats as well. He does have some decent upside, man. Just because he's likely getting the win most of the time. The Blue Jays play because their offense is so good, but he's going against Sonny Gray today, so I don't know how I feel about that. 9 home runs. He's giving up 9 home runs, but this is an 105 innings pitch, man. So I don't know how to go about that. Let's see how many it is. 0.77 home runs per 9. So I don't know if he's really giving up any home runs. So if you're playing Valencia for the home run, I'm not too sure about that. He's still a good play just because he hits lefties for a pretty good average. So can't really knock that. Daniel Murphy's in a great match with Eddie Butler, who's struggling. Instead of going to Fangraphs all the time, I'm gonna just start reading out my notebook because I write down notes, man. I definitely do that for my research before I even get ready to record. If I don't research, I'm not recording. So, where's his numbers actually? I got it right here. Eddie Butler, 439 Woba, 582 slugging percentage, 341 BABIP, 7.22 FIP to lefties, man. He's just been struggling all season. I know he plays in chorus, so the numbers probably a little exaggerated, but he's still bad against them on the road. Just not as bad. He does a little bit better, but I still like the Mets lefties here. They've been hitting pretty good, man. Putting up at least 3-4 runs a game, and then they get a way below average righty. They're gonna take advantage. I like some of the bats in this game, but I like Curtis Granderson, but I'm not paying 3,900 for him. Like Daniel Murphy, but it's not giving me that. I don't know if I can take him over Sano because I like my outfield right now. Uh, who else do I like from? It's a few other guys, man. Like Conforto. I'll even play him. He's kind of slip. He's kind of falling down, man. Right now, he's not hitting too good. So, uh, I like Daniel Murphy. He's in my pool of players. Miguel Sano has been absolutely killing righties. Um, he's pretty much a lock for me right now. 2,900 is a steal. This dude has been pretty good versus righty. He has over a 400 Woba. Just came off a 2 home run game today. Let's check out Watson. Knows such a beast, man. Oh, this dude is a problem. This dude is really elite, man. I don't say just say it. 311 batting average and 91 plate appearances. He's shown the ability to take some walks, 16 walks. That's showing some plate discipline right there. Let's go check out the Woba. 439 Woba, man. He's Kane a lot, but that's because he just came into the league. That's those are not going to be his numbers for the season, man. It's definitely looking to come down, man. You can't have a 439 Woba and be striking out that much. It doesn't really seem possible. So maybe he's just taking a lot of pitches. That's why he gets so many walks, because sometimes he takes them and they end up being strikeouts. So it's a double-edged sword right there. But no, man. I definitely like him versus Chichi Gonzalez. Mm. He's a good play there. And also probably be the only guys I play. If you want to go in the GPP, you can go Plouffe, Brett Lowry hits lefties pretty well. So I'm not against that at all. But let's move on. Shortstop. I'm trying to speed this video up so we can get to the other slate. Marcus Semien bats over 300 versus lefties. It's pretty much a lock in my lineup, casual gameplay. I don't think he'll actually be that highly owned, man. Just because people don't really look at him as that good of a hitter. They'll probably go for Andrus because of Ervin Santana. Some might even go James Segura versus Lester, man. I don't know. You might even get Eduardo Escobar, Nunez if they played. What to do is probably reach for them to get some salary relief. But yeah, I'm leaning with Semien. He might get a lot of errors, but that doesn't affect their Fanduel status. So they don't lower your price because of errors and how your fielding is. You just go off how you hit, man. And right now he has a 311 batting average versus lefties, and I'm pretty much locking him in my lineup. That's how that goes. Outfield, I like Ryan Braun as a GPP play. But for cash games, I would stay away from it. I got a little respect for John Lester, man. He's not an average. He's a above average pitcher. Don't really want to pick on him like that. Shin-Soo Choo versus Ervin Santana. If he's batting second again, he's locked into my lineup. Mitch Moreland. I like these Texas lefties a lot today, man. They should have their way with Ervin Santana, who's having the struggles. I already let you guys know about that. Maybe you could go Delano DeShields batting leadoff, but I don't know. That's not really ideal. I don't think that's pretty because of the stolen base upside, he gets on base, he can still win it easily, man. I don't know how disciplined Evan Santana is at keeping holding base runners, but yeah, man, I still wouldn't mind the Shields. I'm not for it, but I wouldn't mind it. If that makes any sense. Aaron Hicks, this dude just had an amazing game. 12.75, man. Sheesh. 4 for 5. He might just get back on that streak. I remember one point where I think he started out at like 2,500 and he just went ballistic. Like, let me check something out. I'm actually fantasy. I'm gonna be yeah, let's see real quick. Trying to show you guys something. If they let you scroll back farther enough, so your game log. Let's see. Oh damn, they don't go back that far, man. This is DraftKings points though. Let me change this to Fanduel. He's a switch hitter too, man. He absolutely kills lefties too. That's what I like about him. Damn, look at this, man. This was around this time when he was streaking, man. His price actually went up. Oh, actually, the highest it went up to was 3,300. But yeah, that dude was killing it at one point. I was playing him practically every day, especially versus lefties. And gets a righty that's pretty trash. Nick Martinez, he's hitting pretty well, man, versus both. Let's go check out some of his numbers. Aaron Hicks. See, around 238 versus righties, but he still has that speed, man. Nick Martinez is I keep calling him Nick Martinez. Oh yeah, Alex Gonzalez, or better known as Chichi Gonzalez, is giving up a lot of hits to lefties, man. That BABIP was pretty high, man. So I think it's gonna increase here. Don't think Hicks slows down after that, man. He only has a 275 Woba. I still like him here, man. Lead off at that price. Doesn't have the power like that, but he's showing you get a home run, man. Off righty like he did today. Let's see how many he has on the season. Hasn't been playing in long. Oh, that was actually his first home run off a righty. I don't really want to. I'm not really a guy that likes to chase points, but the matchup was there, man. I gotta do it, man. I'm not a believer in Chichi Gonzalez. I know Hicks will be highly owned tomorrow on Cavs games too, somewhere around 30 to 35% on. I'm pretty sure of it, so I like him there. Uh, I like Coughlin a little bit. He's been struggling a little bit, but I needed something, man. 2,500 was all I have left, and I like the rest of my lineup too much, so had to make that move, man. Nobody else down here has a decent batting spot that actually can do something, so pretty much stuck with Coughlin, man. And with that being said, let's go check out what I'm doing for the later games, man. Okay, let's go look at. Just gonna click on any game. It should already be there, man. It saves. The lineup is far from finished, man. This later game, I'm only doing GPP for this, man. I'm only doing GPP for the later games because none of these pitchers are in great spots. When I say none of these pitchers are in great spots, none of them are in great spots. So, um, I'm probably leaning towards Bauer. He has had some problems with the walks, but neither the Yankees are just struggling right now. I don't know what's up with them, man. Let's look at his game log. But these Indian pitchers are shutting them down. Like it's looking too easy for these guys, man. I don't know what's up with them. Looking pretty bad, man. Um, and we look at Bauer's game log. He's showing you the K upside. He has the ability. He pitched a complete game versus the Royals, man. So that's showing you upside right there. Didn't have that many Ks. Gave up 2 runs still, but not the worst thing in the world, especially against the Royals. They're not really gonna get shut out often, so um, I'm not really too mad at that. Let's see who else. Can't I'm not a fan of playing pitchers on the road, especially in Cavs games, and I don't think any of these guys are in pretty great spots or nothing like that. Um, I can't see me playing anybody else. Strasburg just had a good game. I know a lot of people are gonna chase that. Not don't be a victim, man. Giants don't strike out. Uh, that's the main reason for me right there. He does have a chance for the win though. That's what I do. Like Wilson is trash. That's a high chance for the win. So I mean, if you want to chase him, maybe go 6 innings, get 7 Ks, and gives up at least like he's giving up at least 2 earned runs, man. And at 9,400, I think he's pretty much alive for the win. But I do like Bauer, man. I think the Yankees pitcher Nathan Evaldi, is gonna give up some runs, man. These lefties have been on fire lately, man. You get Brantley coming back. He had a day off. You got Jose Ramirez who's hitting pretty good. You got Lindor, but yeah. Let me keep this in order, man. Catcher. Let's move on from pitcher to catcher. Got Yasmani Grandal probably in the best spot versus Kavius Sampson. Uh, righty struggle a little bit with lefties. I even looked at his minors numbers. He's not that good. He's not striking out too many people. He does have some K potential, but on the road, I think he's gonna get lit up a little bit. Brian Pena, he hits righties extremely well, but the thing with him is doesn't really have the upside batting in the batting seventh behind Marlon Bird. If Jay Bruce is fifth, we'll see if he's batting fifth. Jay Bruce, when he gets hits, they're usually at the park or something like that. And then I just don't. But 2,300 for somebody batting seventh isn't the worst thing in the world. But I think Grandal has a lot of upside today versus KBS. I don't really know of only pitcher I think that I can really think of that's pretty good from Cincinnati is their relief pitcher, Aroldis Chapman, and he probably won't even see him unless the Reds have the game in the bag, which I don't think they will, man. He only plays usually when they're winning, so um, definitely like Grandal here. 3,200, not a bad price to pay for. He has a lot of home run upside. That's where all his power comes from versus righties, and I like him there, man. But let's move on, man. I don't see any other catchers I want to touch. Salvador's injured too, so he's on the DL. I think he's about to go on the DL. He's just taking a few days off. But let's move on to first base anyway. Hosmer versus Garrett Richards. I like that as a GPP play, but it's killing my salary, so I'm not gonna do that. Joey Votto probably in the best matchup versus Matt Latos. Atos has had his struggles, man, with lefties. He's not really doing anything. So I mean, he's at home, but I don't know how much that means. Wait, oh, I didn't actually write down Atos numbers. What a disappointment. Let's go check them out. Yeah, gotta step my game up, man. Okay. Kind of dude spells his name Matt with just one T, man. Spells Matt with just one T. 339 Woba, 457 slugging, 281 batting average. So we all know Votto played discipline, man. He only given up 6 home runs, but that's not too many batters faced, man. Only 43 innings pitched versus those dudes. Um, yeah, man. The way Joey Votto, it's like Joey Votto's back in form, man. I actually played him on this San Diego. We went 0 for 4, which is pretty disappointing. But he stole a base today. He's got walked. I don't want to chase points, but the matchup is there, man. Let's look at what Joey Votto's doing. I mean, it's not the worst thing to chase points when the batter is actually somebody that does good, man. 301 batting average versus righties. Can only measure up the Woba. 16 home runs. That's pretty impressive. 243 ISO, 416 Woba. Ah, that's too good, man. The only thing with Votto is he takes so many pitches. That's why his Woba so high. Because the same thing with Sano, man. Sano likes to take a lot of pitches, so they might not always get to put the ball in play, but when they do, it's something good. Something good happens. So I like Joey Votto. He's pretty much a lock for me. Kendrys Morales, GPP play only. Now I think they'll get to Gary Richards, man, who struggles on the road. Kansas City does not a team that really strikes out, so I don't know what he'll be able to do against them. At first base, I think that's about it for me, man. You can run out Agon too, actually, but I think he's kind of cold, slumping. He doesn't have no upside with that lineup, man. They got uh, Justin Turner injured. Jock Peterson's batting in the bottom order now because he's basically been trashed. Maybe Howie Kendrick, Scott Van Slyke is in the lineup for Howie Kendrick. He's a righty that sucks versus righties. He can only hit lefties, and they got him batting second. Jimmy Rollins, yeah, he's not really a consistent dude. I don't know what to say, man. Agon, unless he hits a home run, it's really not much of a point of playing unless you really think the Reds pitcher is going to get killed. I don't think he gets killed. Maybe he gives up a run. I think he gives up about 2 runs, 3 maybe. But yeah, I don't like Agon for that upside, man. This is a GPP. Definitely want somebody I feel like can hit a home run easily. So we'll move on. Second base is horrible today, so I'd even fill that in. Like this is the ultimate GPP play. Any second baseman today is a GPP play. I don't see any safe guys. I wish Kipnis wasn't hurt. He'll be in there. No Walker versus Lance Lynn, not ideal. Colton Wong versus lefty, especially Lariano, is not ideal. Gia Vitella. I mean, I guess you could play Gia Vitella because Guthrie's just trash. But if he doesn't hit Guthrie up. He's not getting a hit because that KC bullpen is just too good. Danny Espinosa, he doesn't really play with Escobar and Rendon playing. I don't know what to make of that, man. Can't really see. Hopefully, I'm really banking on Espinosa playing, man, versus Vogelsong. He's a switch hitter. Vogelsong struggles with lefties. If he's playing, I gotta lock him into my line, especially if he's betting 1 or 2. It's a pretty good spot for him. Third baseman. Looking at Mike Moustakas, man, I want to pick on Gary Richards today, man. I really do. He's not leaving that game untouched, man. He's giving up at least 3 runs to this team, who's getting their stride back. They're really hitting pitchers up right now, and they make almost every pitcher work. And you're getting Moustakas at a cheap price, man. 11 home runs. He's showing the power a little bit. I'm kind of chasing the points with him here just because he had a home run. He went 0 for 3 today with a walk. But I think the Royals get to him. I think the Royals really get to the Gary Richards guy today, man. Hit him up a little bit. So I like Moustakas. He's fallen off within the last month or so, but I like for him to pick him. You gotta get guys. Gotta get them when they're low, man. That's the best time for GPP when a lot of people not on them. You gotta be contrarian. So go Moustakas, shortstop. I'm basically sold on either Jose Ramirez or Lindor versus Evaldi. GPP play also Johnny Peralta. He owns Liriano right now. I think he's up here. 17 for 51, 5 extra base hits, 4 home runs. Ooh, Liriano struggles with that pitch count, man. That dude, he strikes out so many people, but only goes about 6 innings on average because he wastes a lot of pitches. He has not too many, not really a walking problem, but if he gets ahead of a count, he's gonna throw like 2 balls the next time. The average pitcher will probably throw a ball, then they'll try to attack the strike zone a little bit, but he's gonna throw it and try to see if you're gonna chase it. And I mean, yeah, I don't think the Cardinals are going for that, man. They let him up. We can actually go look at this whole roster, what they did against they've done versus Lariano. Let's look at Lariano. Need to start doing these videos earlier. I can really hear it in my voice how tired I am too. But Peter Borgers 9 for 28, with a triple, 3 doubles, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. Man, Carpenter Carpenter has drawn 4 walks from him, and it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Richard 2 for 3, Hayward 2 for 11, 2 walks. He's walking lefties. That's not good at all. Matt Holliday 8 for 24, 2 doubles, a home run. I'm just looking at the dudes that actually play. Eddie and Molina. We know Molina's never been that good of a hitter, so I can't really take that into account. Then he has held Mark Reynolds 1 for 21, but that one hit was a home run. And then we see what Peralta's doing. Wong, of course, is a lefty-lefty matchup. We can get around him. I mean, this is a pretty decent K percentage too, to 65 strikeouts. So that's pretty impressive too, but I'm not going to touch him on the road. Don't really like the matchup for him. So, let's see, who else do I like at shortstop? If you just want to punt somebody, Escobar, this matchup's not favorable, so I'm probably not going to touch it. Let's move on to outfield. I like Bryce Harper, man, versus Vogelsong, struggle versus lefties. Bryce Harper, you're going to get him low because a lot of people see that he's dealing with a sore knee or something like that the day before. He's back in the lineup today. I kind of just want to waste that salary, man. I don't want to make it go to wasted, man. I think they can really get to him, Bryce. Bryce Harper. I wouldn't be surprised if he donned today. I'm actually playing him for the don, but who else do I like? Michael Brantley versus Evaldi. Evaldi struggles with lefties. He's almost given up a 400 WOBA to lefties. I think somewhere in the 390s. Richard has a lot of power. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes deep versus Lariano today. Cole Calhoun versus Guthrie, who's just god awful versus lefties. I said Guthrie. Who else can we play here? I wouldn't. I mean, it's a GPP play, so I'm not 100% sold in Bauer, so I would not be mad if somebody told me they play some Yankee lefties versus Bauer. Jay Bruce is a good play at 3K. That's kind of a steal too, man. Ethier versus a righty. I like that play a lot. Then I think I'm gonna stay away from the rest of these dudes. I don't think they present that upside that I really want. Yeah, man, and that's about it, man. These are the only guys the guys I said is the only guys I think about playing, man. With that being said, this video is about to come to an end. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm about to head up out of here. I'm kind of tired, man. I guess I'm kind of forcing myself to stay awake to make this video. I just want to continue to be consistent, man. So with that being said, I'm out of here, man. Peace.